Miss Danreael here, and I have a word for you. They will soon see your blessings. Yes, my friend, blessings are on the way. So, the verse for today is Numbers 6:24 through 26, and it reads, "The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace." So, blessings are on the way. And the people that doubted you, the people that they left, they turned against you, they might have betrayed you. They might have even, you know what I'm saying? They just thought you wasn't going to get what you're going to get. Blessings are on the way. The Most High God is going to bless you in this season, and he's going to make his face shine upon you. So, what does this mean? This means that we have to be humble. We have to humble ourselves before the Lord, because if you don't humble yourself before God, he going to humble you. Like, one thing about it is God is a loving God. He's a giving God. He's into blessing. He's into promoting his children. He loves to do that. But we have to handle those blessings with care. And when they get there, when they get to you, finally, it's important that you appreciate them. Don't get too high headed. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Don't let anything rob you of the blessings that God has for you. There's so many things that God wants to bless you with in this coming season. You have to prepare for that mentally, physically, spiritually. Like, we are gonna be so busy in this next season. A lot of people, they be crying and whining about how they don't have this or don't have that, but you can have whatever you want. It's up to you. It really is. It's up to you. We all have free will. We all can make the choices that we want to make. But are you going to make the choices that you need to make to get to where you're trying to go? Is the question. So, yeah, the people that doubted you, like I said, they're going to be in shock. They're going to be in awe. They're going to be in disbelief when God begins to bless you with the things that you've been working for. They're not going to know how to take it, but that's why it's important that you know how to take it. When God begins to bless you with the things that you wanted, whether it's materialistic things, whether it's things that are spiritual, whether it's things that are, whatever it is, you have to know how to handle those blessings, because the people around you aren't going to know how to take it. And when God does bless you with whatever it is, give his name all the glory. They're gonna be like, dang, you did that? Oh my goodness. I didn't know you had it. Like what? Like, they're gonna be doing a lot. But you just give God the glory in it. And I promise he gonna bless you even more. Because God loves to get the glory in everything that we do. So give him the glory when you get that blessing. And that's gonna encourage them and inspire them to look into the Most High God. They're gonna start looking into the word. They're gonna start being curious about, you know, who is this God that blessed them? What Jesus? They're gonna be curious, so they're gonna look into it, and ultimately they're gonna end up, giving their life to Christ through the things that God does for you in this next season. So allow God to bless you. Don't be so stuck in a place where you are like almost resentful to God because you stayed in, a wilderness for so long, or you went through a lot. Don't be resentful to God, because everything that we go through, it's always for the greater of the good, and it has a purpose behind it. And sometimes your wilderness was meant to humble you. Some of us, we hard-headed, we stiff-necked, you know what I'm saying? We disobedient, we disrespectful. So your wilderness was to humble you. Whether it was a wilderness of you being in debt, you losing for a long time, you know what I'm saying? You may have been stuck in a certain lifestyle that you didn't agree with, that you didn't really want to live, whether it was like addiction, drugs, hustling. You might have been incarcerated. You might have been homeless. Like, it's so many like forms of wilderness that we all have, that we all can relate to. But your wilderness is what taught you the lessons that you know now. Like, it taught you everything. It humbled you. It made you have the perspective that you have now. So don't resent God for him allowing you to go through a wilderness or taking you through a wilderness, because that wilderness is what molded you and shaped you to be the man or the woman that you are today. So once you get out of that wilderness, it's important that you hold on to the things that you learned. And like I said, don't resent God for that, because he wants us to be in a state where we are forgiving, like everyone and everything that we've been through. We are forgiving that, and we are in a place of peace. So when you get to that place of peace, allow God to bless you, allow him to give you everything that you wanted. Don't be scared of blessings. It's so many people, like, they start, like, they have that mindset shift where they start to think like, oh my gosh, I deserve more, I want this or I want that, and they really start to believe it, and then it starts to happen for them, and then they sabotage the blessings. Whether that's they turn back to a lifestyle of sin, or they do something crazy, and it's like they're on that brink of, that shift, and they get scared and they chicken out of that blessing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be scared of being blessed. Don't be scared of being favored. Don't be scared of the Most High God changing your life. Don't be scared of it. Because like I said in the video before this one, you got angels protecting you and watching over you, and God is always watching. He's not going to allow anything to hurt you or harm you. But we just got to move like precisely. Like, our steps are already ordered. They're numbered. Like, God already knows our story. That's why we got to be locked in with God. Like, God is who we need to be talking to every day. When you in your free time, you need to be praying. I do this naturally because, like, my lifestyle is naturally, like, I'm always by myself. So I'm always talking to God. You should be always talking to God. Always. Um, and the video is titled "They Will Soon See Your Blessings." They're gonna see it. They're gonna see it. The people that they hurt you bad. Like, they thought the grass was greener on the other side. They gonna see you blessed. They might even see you on TV. They're gonna be like, I never had that type of moment. Like, have you ever had that type of moment where you might have did somebody wrong, and then they leveled up so crazy that it's like, dang, I really did that to them? Dang, why I didn't stay locked in with them? They're gonna feel that way about you. God is gonna give you something so big, so great, so abundant. They're gonna be like, dang, I should have stayed with so and so. I should have never did them like that. They're gonna regret how they treated you. They're gonna regret how they mishandled you. They're gonna regret all the time that they wasted in your life. Like, people are gonna have some regrets when they see God begin to bless you. They're gonna have some regrets. They're gonna be a little bit sick. Me being me, anybody from my past, I just feel like at this point in my life, I'm not letting them back in. You might let them back in. It's up to you. Like, you gotta go to God about, how to deal with the people in your life and the things that people have done to you. But me, I'm not letting nobody back in from my past, because I feel like people from my past have just wasted a lot of my time. And I don't have no more time to waste. I'm too old, like, for real, for real. So it's up to you how you want to allow people to be in your life. I say forgive people, of course, because God calls us to forgive our enemies, pray for our enemies. You know what I'm saying? But it's important that you keep your distance from people who have hurt you or harmed you or tried to take you out. And they've showed their hand in your life. Like, they showed that they from Satan. A lot of people don't change. Some people do. Some people come to Jesus and they change, but a lot of people, they don't change, but they'll act like they changed just to get back close to you, to destroy all of your progress. So, my friend, we got to know who is our enemy and who isn't. That's important as well. So remember to just be having discernment with the people around you, and be questioning people. Like, get to know people. Don't just jump into relationships and friendships with people because how they look or what they got or how they acting. Like, really get to know people. Really get to vet people out. Ask them the serious and hard questions. Don't just let people into your life. Don't just let people know everything about you. Some things are personal. Some things should stay between you and God. Like, everything doesn't have to be told to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So just get to know people before you let them get close to you, because I would hate for us to be making progress in our life. Like, we changing, we growing, we getting our money right, we getting our body right. You know what I'm saying? You working on your relationship with God, and then you meet somebody who you think is good for you, and whole time it's just the enemy working through that person, and they destroy all your progress. Like, I would hate that for us as children of God, and believers and people who love the Lord, and we really are good people. Don't let nobody rob you of your blessings this year. It's over with. All that robbing, killing, and destroying that the enemy has done in your life through people. Oh, baby, that's over with. You know what I'm saying? Lock in with God. All you need is God. You know, God gonna set you up and put you around the right people when it's time for that to happen. But for the most part, it may be time for you to just walk by yourself and walk with God, and that's okay. Like, don't ever feel like your season of just walking with God, or if whatever you want to call it, isolation, whatever. Don't ever think that that's something that is like to be frowned upon, because it's not. That's your protection. Rejection is protection. You feel me? Everybody that rejected you, they didn't like you, they counted you out, you know what I'm saying, they did you dirty, whatever it is. All that rejection is protection. So don't even get mad about it. Don't even, I wouldn't even give it no attention or no mind. I'm gonna just be locked in with God so hard and focused on my relationship with God and growing and building and doing all the things I need to do for me, that I'm not even gonna worry about what other people are doing. So that's how you need to be as well. Just worry about you, focus on God, and know that your blessings is on the way, and the people around you, they gonna be in awe. So you gotta handle your blessings with care, protect the blessings, be humble. You know what I'm saying? Keep your cool, and give God all the glory in the end. So look, I pray this video blessed you. I love you. God bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow.